All right, now that I have my design transferred, the next step says using the thicker and the thinner Sharpie. Use the stencils, the straight edges, or the freehand to outline the main focal points of my design. So my main focal point is the character surfing, the wave, and then the secondary wave down here. So I'm just going to start in with the regular Sharpie and use the curves that I used to trace the outlines. If there's anything that I think I want to change, I could make those changes now just by erasing and then changing it how I see fit. But I'm just going to start with the Sharpie and outline the main focal points with the thicker marker. You notice as well, I have the scrap paper down below so that the marker doesn't bleed onto the table. So make sure you have your scrap paper below as you're tracing the outline of the characters. Also, try to keep your line work clean as you're tracing. All right, you don't want the line work to be sketchy or scratchy. If you notice, one of the characteristics of Keith Haring's work was the line itself, the quality of line was smooth and clean. All right, that's the main focal point parts to the character. Now, secondary lines, I'm going to use the thin Sharpie, and as well, I'm going to continue to use the tools to trace. I think I want to move the sun right here because I didn't want the two parts, the curve of the sun and the curve of the wave, to match up. So I'm going to move the sun over just a little bit here. So it's just going to kind of hit the edge. All right, goes through the character a little bit there. Okay, so there's my sun. Now I need to draw my straight line. So I could either use the ruler. These are the radiating lines. Now that I got my rough complete with my outlines, I just want to go in and I want to erase any additional pencil marks just to clean it up before I start planning my color scheme.